Turn on the light. Oh yes, there we go.
Guess I have to check during match. I have a theory based on some stuff that I tested. Okay, we can fight.
Okay. Theory on your new stick or like in the game?
About stuff that happens with some input readers and sticks in general.
Yeah, see. I hate this command.
Guess the backdash dodge also isn't startup anymore.
Which one? The back B?
Back B, yeah. Like you hit me right out of it. I didn't, like she just barely started jumping.
Yeah, I don't know. I know it has iframe. I don't know if it start. I don't use it too much.
Yeah.
No, mine didn't come out again.
Right, 5-2 subs.
You got lucky there.
Yeah.
What? Okay. Okay, now we'll join. She's like on a turn 111 of a Pokemon match. So she'll finish that, I guess, first. It's pretty long. I wasn't sure. During the wall animation of the super, you really don't need to mash. You're like carrying yourself for nothing there. Miscounting. Was late, yep.
Yeah. The button timings are a little different.
It also has like iframe on the super for some reason.
seems unrelated.
Okay.
Alright, what's up?
Heyo.
Hey, I forgot it was Sunday.
I'll take that. That was weird. Okay. We'll
I'll
put you
apologize up front. I have a lot to do. I'll be angry.
I see.
Alright.
Oh my god. Okay, so we don't check when we started, but I guess like 5 minutes and we're switching? Something like that.
Alright.
Oh! Marvel combo, side switch.
Alright, let's test this one.
Why did it? Oh. I can block okay after that. What if you can block if it's after a double jump? Behind and in front. Okay. Oh wow, that was a first on the 5C, I think. Never seen that before.
Let's try this one.
Do you feel you
How
need to
was you guys' day?
Oh. Being totally
I
fine.
don't know. I
Actually,
don't want to just stew in my juices and get continuously more angry as it's sounding. So just somebody say something.
yeah. Help my mother to do some stuff, like some I don't know what to say. Bank account check, double check on for my grandmother, something like that. What you can explain. And I put in a lot of Asuka session because I was missing some, still missing some, but they're just way too much right now. I cannot do that in one batch.
Which much Asuka stuff?
I'll have to change your volume because I don't hear you. I put you down because this stick is loud. Let me change that. What do you say?
What? Too much Asuka stuff?
Too much session, like to upload to YouTube.
Yeah, I see.
Oh, that still reach? Okay. Yeah, it has no iframe, right? What if I can use the projectile to get iframes?
I'll be right back on the grab dinner.
Yep.
Okay. So, I did some testing and I finally got sound back, so I can start recording the off-stream matches.
Okay,
Cool.
nice.
Why did I try to fight you?
Okay.
What? Okay, why do I even mash? It just randomly exits when it doesn't. Like I rolled for 1,000,000 years, right? Should be out.
I mean, it depends how the stand goes, right?
Huh?
It depends how the stand goes. Does it like count as before or not? Doesn't really matter because we don't know exactly why sometimes it unstand. Sometimes you can actually unstand during combos. It's unclear, so. No, we can go about that. Yep.
Okay, now what I need to
Again.
do is...
How does this stick feel?
Hmm?
Like son of as a new stick.
Fine, I guess. Like, I don't know. We'll see. Like, right now I'm a little mad, so like, it's hard to objectively understand what's going on. Sure, that hits. I'll take it. It's not my god. Okay.
I didn't. Nah.
Okay, can y'all still hear me?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, last match
Right.
and we switch.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm just probably against my better judgment messing around with this a bit more. But I have a configuration save, so if I fuck up, I can just.
That still mean you're still playing, right? Or you mean you're like?
No, I'm playing.
Oh, okay, okay.
Nice block.
I'm not even sure what I blocked right now, so thanks.
The returning fireball before you hit the button.
Let's see. Okay, during the flip.
Good that your leg moves you forward.
Yeah. And your throw is big, yeah.
Oh.
Hmm.
Interesting exchange. By which I mean, what the fuck was that even?
Yeah, I'm not sure. Oh, okay, I guess it did fast forward, sure. Sometimes it grabs, sometimes it still doesn't grab.
I see. Could have gone the other way. Weird hitboxes.
Yeah, so you're really low on the ground. I should go over, like, hit you most of the time on this. Oh, okay, I saw you would go rolling again.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do it this time. Not gonna let me anyway. Fuck this shit.
Welcome back.
GG.
GG.
Fuck that stupid stun now.
Okay,
Should have given up, should have tried. Oh, fuck. You asshole.
you want to play against Hoarseplay or should I play against Hoarseplay?
I'll give my hand a break because like the
Okay.
buttons are like slightly to the right and it's putting stress on my middle finger.
Okay,
Okay, so. Alright, so who am I playing?
I guess Narr just joined. So I guess you two.
Alright.
So
Okay,
the
so
Hona
that's
game key.
Hazel.
Hona. Hoarseplay and Narr. Game key. Hona. That. One, two. Go. There we go.
Oh, I forgot to fix my Netplay settings. Hold on.
Yep. Okay. Right. Boom. Go. Play and now. I'll play John first. So it's play one. Go.
Motions from the stick seem to work fine. Problem might be like the buttons being slightly more to the right. I have like a very tiny hand, so that might be a thing. However, earlier I was playing a platformer and I had to hold a charge with my middle finger, and I stopped playing that because it was putting stress on my middle finger, so maybe it's just that.
Let's see. A charge button, you mean?
Yeah, you know, like the Mega Man.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I was like, just to be sure, like, it was not a charge, but yeah, makes sense on a bit them up or whatever.
Platformer, yeah.
Platformer,
I was
okay.
playing Tamari.
Don't think I know it.
Yes, sir. Small indie game series.
Okay. So a recent one now, which was in. Was it good? Or is it good?
It's fine. It's simple.
Okay.
It's got like mixture between more Mario-esque movement and like some precision platforming stuff like wall jump, wall climbing.
Okay, yeah, I see.
But you have like a stage select and you get powers, just like in Mega Man, basically.
I see.
You play a girl with a sword.
Design-wise, it looks more like what, I guess? Or I guess I'll check Steam, that would be easier. I guess it's on Steam?
Yep, Tamari. It's it looks like an 8-bit. It looks like an 8-bit.
Tamari or Tamarin?
Without the N.
Okay.
Tamari Definitive Edition, I guess. But, I don't know if the Definitive Edition is in the Steam app name.
It's Tamari, right? Like Tamaki,
Yeah.
but just re.
Yep.
Oh. I don't find it on Steam.
Okay, maybe. No, it's Taimumari. Okay.
I see. That might be why.
Yeah, my bad. The funny thing is, like, I bought one of the sequels, which is an RPG. Saw that it's a sequel to another game, which is like an, let's say, arcade game where you beat up things on screen. I bought that. Saw that's a sequel to this game, which is a platformer. Got that. Very backwards. None of these games cost any money though when they're on sale, so it's not like it was an issue. Plus they all have the same art style, which is pretty cute.
Yeah, I see.
Yep. It controls well, so that's good.
Nice.
Just wanted to test like a platformer with the stick because you hold buttons down and press them differently on platformers, so
Definitely.
yeah. So I started playing that. Also because I wasn't sure if I wanted to jump right into the arcade challenge mode thingy, extra story of Way of the Passive Fist.
Oh yeah. Right. Finished that recently too.
Yeah, like I just need to do the after story now. That might be rough, since you have limited lives.
Yeah. And no
So-
checkpoint?
I think no checkpoints indeed, but I'm not sure. I think
see.
so though, so you have to do it in one go.
Yeah, some stuff.
So what's going on here?
Yeah.
So Narr, Torami, I mean as usual, Narr only plays Torami, which that's fair, I only play Megumi.
Now they train like some
Yeah.
pocket characters, but more like to play with beginner apparently and friends.
Makes sense.
To not
I mean,
like
that's-
have a truck in front of them.
Yeah, I mean, like, when I show off games to other people, I also pick the character I know the least about. So, yeah.
I don't know. If I show off games to other people, I mostly pick because I pick the character I know the best, right? Because you just show it off. But if you play it with them, then you pick something you don't know.
Sure, if I want to show them what sorts of combos I can do, then I'll do that. But, like,
Yeah, and I mean, what general mechanical games has stuff, right? You of course take a character you're familiar with.
yeah. But when it comes to the session, then I'm like, okay, who do I not know? I don't even know this character's name. I'm picking whomever.
Yeah.
Just that. And if they're good enough to deal with that, then I'll pick whatever my tertiary or secondary is and just learn stuff with them. Which, since I'm usually showing games to people that know how to play fighting games, always pretty quickly. I don't know anything about this character. Okay, this character cannot win against this player because it's, I don't know, Kumi, Masaru. I mean, that's even true of like, I guess I don't know of whom that's not true, whom we usually play around with. Because either they're really good as players and or are really good at playing different things, right? So I guess I only do that with really beginners like Tifu.
Yeah.
Ay. Squash.
Should be able to kill and inject it.
Grab
Oh.
battle. Grab battle.
How infinite grab thing?
Yes. Well, not truly infinite, right? Like he's rising up. At some
Yeah.
point, she won't reach.
Apparently, yeah. That did like the 6 speed for some reason.
Yeah. Oh, you know what? There is something that we didn't add that glitch thing to the rules.
Because nobody really know how to do it anyway. Seems quite kind of precise. I mean,
Yeah, but we should.
which one do you talk? You talk about like the grab OTG part infinite, or you mean like the Kumi glitch?
The Kumi glitch,
Oh,
because
Kumi
that other
glitch,
thing's
yeah.
not really an infinite.
Oh, it is. If you do it
I see.
OTG, it definitely is. It was
When
like
they can't get out, can't they tech?
no, because that's
Okay.
the grab part and the OTG, so they cannot do anything.
Yeah, then maybe we should add those to the rules after the session. Kind of.
I mean, I don't even know how to
Forgot to
trigger
do
the other
that.
one. It's like so finicky and precise that yeah, I don't know how to do it.
You vastly underestimate the creative power of other people. You should just have it.
No.
in.
I'm just saying that I don't know what to say to specify it, because We would not like stop someone because he did it once or twice, right? It's not a problem. If you don't
The
get
rules
away with
text
it.
would be the following.
Hmm?
If you do the following, you just name glitch, right? Let's call it the Huggy Love glitch. Then and you have a precise setup for it, like or if you make it happen, then just use a move to exit it, right?
You're talking
Because
for
it
the
happens
Kumi
on
glitch,
accident,
okay, yeah.
for example. But the other one is just you need to stop. If you don't know what the glitch looks like, tweet with video, since you have tweets with videos for them. Okay.
But how hard is it to set up that OTG grab thing?
We don't even know how.
Hard. It's hard.
Well, then I mean,
It'll happen on
is it then
accident in a
really,
favorable
like,
situation.
Yeah.
It'll happen
full
on
of
accident in a
fans? I don't
favorable.
know.
But
It'll
I mean, I
happen.
don't know what it looks like, but I imagine it's just a loop infinite. Maybe
No,
something?
no, not at all. Not at all. The two sprites just stick together, and one character
Oh,
can
no, so
decide
that's
to
for
let
Kumi
the other guy
again,
out.
not for
That's what it
Genichirou.
Oh,
do.
that thing.
We're
Yeah,
talking
yeah. I
about two
think that's,
different things. I
Yeah.
know, but like still.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I remember that. I think it's the.
Yeah, for Kumi that can happen naturally.
Yeah,
Just need
and that's
to
perfectly fine. Just
yeah. You just need to check which move get the other people out without taking damage, I guess, or something. We'll
it's
see.
fine if they just get them out. I guess. Like, yeah, right. Yeah.
For the other part, I don't really know how you could set up. I don't know how you actually continue to get it, if you need turbo or not, because you seem to grab for, I don't know, 3 minutes straight without like letting them move, which is kinda not really doable. Normally, I don't know, it's kinda tight. But yeah.
But then there's people that can do it.
Yeah. But I just don't know how you would set up or like talk people out
Let's
of it.
just put that in the rules. I just forgot about it because it's such a rare thing, but like it's still like it's gonna happen to someone. Like especially if you don't prepare, then the world will make it happen, right? Murphy's Law. It's just so it's better to have a plan rather than I
Yeah.
mean I didn't think it would happen because the chances were 1 in a million. Yep. 1 in a million still happens though, because there's 1 in a million that's actually that 1 in the million.
Yeah.
So it's like,
Kumi glitch will happen. The other one will not happen.
yeah. So rough. Like she can with her DP the fast way it comes out. Torami can totally like do this anime thing where she kicks you in the air, you block, she lands, unblockable.
Yeah.
It's yeah, really easy for her.
Yeah, you throw a dive kick. If she doesn't bounce.
Yeah. Mhm.
For that
And are we
40.
switching around?
Yeah, I'm calculating that right now. I think we started at 40 if I remember correctly, so we do this match and another one and we switch.
Yep. Okay. I'll try to mash less.
Yeah. Well, you should learn to preserve your finger definitely, because you are mashing a lot to get out.
Yeah.
When it
Yeah.
sometimes you don't need to, like during super cutscene, quote unquote. They're not cutscene, but you see what I mean. You don't need
Yeah.
to mash at this point.
Yeah. And that's kind of like the funny thing, right? Like it's like in this game I'm not the one recording. You can hear my stick in the footage pretty well. In the Strive footage, when I'm playing Potemkin, you should hear my stick more loudly, but I have nothing to press, so it's like tack like every few seconds. There's just nothing.
And do we feel like Potemkin, you're rotating the stick?
Yeah,
Just press it
you
button.
hear in the
Yeah.
background.
Yeah. But it's
But
just
that's a
like
very
compared to
quiet
Asuka,
sound.
where you have to tap to get out and stuff like that. It's different, right?
Yeah. Oh, he managed to hit him in the air. That
Some
was
power.
like barely at the edge of the top. Yeah. Pretty good. Boom. Narr was not ready. Narr's like, I am being thrown towards the wall. What?
That would. Oh.
Kono Torami da. Fuck. None of wanna trade.
Yeah. And I feel like Nana has definitely like the tools to stop Torami to do stuff. Problem is like if Torami like touch her, she's just dead due
Yeah.
to like her low stun and how easy like
Yeah.
for Torami it is to deal stun.
Yep, one of those characters where it's like, here you have all of these wonderful buttons and hitboxes, and here's some strange ones, but they're pretty useful. Get hit, die. She's the Eddie of the cast without Eddie. Oh no. Ugh. I don't know what a good example is of like a non-puppet technical character that's like really frail. I know there's several, but I guess not. Just Nana. Not execution technical, but like just doing her stuff.
From Blast,
Who from Blazeball?
yeah, the Okama, I don't know his name.
Oh,
The trap.
he's not that hard to play.
Really isn't he like? Don't you have, I mean, I never played really, but don't you have to like play stuff really well and shit?
Kinda. You get used to it after like
Okay, we'll
3
switch
or
after
4
this one.
matches. Yep. After this one we switch.
Yeah, but
Hello.
he is kind of
Heyo.
precise in like how
Hey.
his buttons hit and stuff.
We're
right?
switching after this
Definitely.
match, so you're perfectly
Scarf,
on time.
move things, yeah, okay.
Since someone needs to take the first break, since there's 5 of us, I'll do that.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, but like, what is his name again? Even the drill guy,
Yeah,
Amane?
Amane.
Amana, yeah.
Yeah, like Amane does have like specific spots that he hits, but they're good spots, so you get used to it pretty quickly. Like playing Hazama is way more of a bad deal in that
Oh,
regard.
true, yeah.
I guess Hazama is fitting actually, as a comparison. Oh, wall splat, DP. What's going on?
That's just has so much weird shit.
Oh.
Easy to forget somebody.
Yep. Wow, that was pretty precise. By that I mean the corner combo that apparently wasn't techable. Oh. It's going to go to the corner, so she won't be stunned instantly. Oh, she used the anti-air portion. One more hit and she'll be stunned though. Oh, not yet. Oh yeah, oh you can. Chop, chop, chop. Oh, missed it. Combo drops. Just mash more to A. That's good. Nice. Working on a comeback.
Oh,
Torami trying to stay alive, actually. Oh, that projectile did not hit. Why did that projectile not even hit? It just
it
left.
was too high. Way too high.
Shinobu. Okay.
I don't know why this one didn't hit though.
Like everything about what I saw, but I struggle to be able to explain it.
Let's see.
It's just like some weird decision making stuff. Oh, didn't get the stun. She needed that though.
Yeah, missed the double
I mean,
jump.
she. Torami just confuses me because, you know,
Let's see.
Tomboy. He's
She looks
just-
cool. I like her.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I like Tomboy, to be fair.
yeah,
I like the damage.
yeah. Also have to just get used to in general, like just done so much commentary where every player is like a he that I accidentally always do that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Need to get used to that. In German, I have less of an issue with it. Ay, ay, ay. Oh no! That was very close.
Yep.
Good match.
Okay, we are switching. So it's Fate versus Hoarseplay, and I am fighting now. And yeah. There we go.
Hey.
Okay. So slash. Then key.
Server.
Hmm?
Okay, so I log into the Zelda game key.
Yep.
Oh, it's in general.
Oh, it's in general? Oh, yeah, right. Let me switch that to VC text. I didn't pay attention.
Hey, Paho.
You swap the swap of the swap.
Yeah, yeah. It's like
Okay. Oh, yeah. Name here.
did that about the same time, so I was like, I better check. Okay. Has to be done again.
Yeah.
Yep. But okay, with the stuff that we put in, everything's been finalized. Adding those additional special rules is going to be fine.
Who am I fighting?
A fade.
Okay.
I posted the
Faho?
game itself. Yep, Faho.
Paho.
Okay.
For the stream.
So we've got a few people.
No, yeah, right.
I guess everyone here today has like a good chance of making top 4, huh? Yeah, cause Fate's fairly good. I'm fairly good. Narr's
Boy.
really good. Vick is Vick, and Hoarseplay, if he's having a non-bad day, is damn good with his
Okay. Let's
Shrine Maiden.
let me try this.
Unblockable.
Oh, I didn't say it would kill. But okay. Yeah.
Unorthodox for anti-air. Super regular super catch with second super. Kumi's somewhat okay with this matchup too, just because of her limb length.
Oh.
I mean, unfortunately, because she sticks her limbs out for a longish time, if she does whiff, she'll get DP'd. But,
Didn't think I could actually break that.
Oh.
oh. And then Kata tried to get out, but in the dangerous way. Oh. Hey, that fireball has a use.
Oh.
Really?
Nothing.
It's not letting you connect, or
Hmm?
Do you guys have a connection issue?
I couldn't connect for some reason. I'm trying again now.
Okay. Check the game key. That's often the main perpetrator.
ALO version mismatch. Yes.
Oh,
Version
oh no.
mismatch?
Okay, I think that's my fault.
It may be. You need the 2.6.
I have like 4 versions installed.
Yeah,
I see.
I get you. At some point, I also had like 3 versions of Dolphin for 3 different purposes.
Oh god.
Thank God that's no longer necessary, so I deleted all of them but
Oh,
one.
that grabbed me.
Wait, this is the right one?
It 2.6 something.
2.6 something. Can I quickly check the version?
1.26.1.
Can I quickly check which version I installed?
I mean, yeah.
Yeah, it's
21,
like
3.
Please do so.
about.
No, like I don't know how.
It's like
Oh,
either
you
in
don't
the
know how.
corner, or like you have to click on about or something for that.
Okay, 1.6.1. Hold it.
Yeah. Help about. Well, I guess there it says 0.91, but the symbol and the HUD is different. Like it has like a purple M.
It should be in your logs. Like it should tell you which version of MedNav you're using, which version of MedNav you're using, and you know where you're.
Well, it's in your logs because you were connected second.
No, I mean when you boot up MedNav, there's a
Oh.
logs tab.
Oh right, that's right. Sorry. Okay, I should have the right one. Copy the server to this other version. Server. Okay, I mean, sorry.
No problem. I mean, that was a technical issue that got resolved in about 2 minutes. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
Okay. Okay. Let it work.
Alright.
Go.
Yeah. And if the problem comes up
Oh.
now and has a solution, that means next time it's like, oh, this happened. I remember. So for the tournament, that'll be good.
Yeah, still got a monster practice issues.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Ryuken, no escape. No escape from the Torami train. Oh, the escape is combo drops. 1, 2, Ende! I guess I should have gone 1-2 right away, but... Who says that anyway? You do like 3 jump loops and you're like 1, 2,
Hugo.
end. Okay. Yeah, I know it's Hugo. It's just that's a weird way
Well,
to count.
Well, he
No,
says giant at the beginning of the third one, but before he lands.
Oh, he does.
Oh,
Okay.
Yeah.
I need to listen better then. Okay.
I mean, it is an awkward timing.
Yeah, but like, I didn't pay enough attention apparently. Okay.
Oh. Oh.
Yeah.
God damn it.
Oh. Oh. Oh.
Swept. Sort of. Yeah. It's funny how Kumi can actually get people to block at a decent range from her, so that ball overhead is actually really useful.
Oh.
Goes for damage.
Oh, you didn't burn.
oh come on.
Torami just lands right back in there.
Oh.
Living Kata with a kill.
Oh. Oh.
Save my 1-2 meter too.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh no.
I guess Kumi is kind of going to be the anarchist in the next game, right?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Well, because the thing is that like everyone's going to be like, yay, a new game, they'll just be fighting, and she'll be like, no, Riben Kata! Because the new game's name is Riben.
Oh,
Riben,
okay.
yeah. Trying to stay alive versus Torami. What's the stupid pun that Monolito is going on about?
No. Ah, good one.
Yep, just grab. Torami damage payout. Andate.
Oh no. I'm crossover.
Oh, That was creative.
Okay, okay, good one.
Who did I get?
It would if all of them hit.
I see.
Oh,
Okay.
oh,
Now is the time to find a use for that super.
Yeah, I couldn't have
Nope.
avoided that.
no. Oh, that's so slow today. Oh, 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 ow.
No, not that.
Another. Okay.
I forgot.
That was so cheap. Sorry.
You don't apologize. It was.
This Torami combos. Oh, Torami actually stunned.
You mean Kumi combos?
Oh.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
This is Kumi combos. I was getting ready for the next sentence, I guess. Fine. Okay. Yeah.
Oh, oh. Oh. Oh, ow. Oh, huh? Oh, oh, good one.
Oh, I didn't think you would be able to block that. Truly.
Oh, oh.
Multi-game confusion.
That wins? Wow, okay, I didn't
Oh.
think so.
Ow. Oh, ow, ow.
Why you don't cancel it? That
Oh,
would not
ow.
work.
Ah.
Sounds of ouchies.
Yeah.
Oh, did you? Oh no, we have the right color.
I hate that.
All right. Oh no. Sorry. Hey. Oh, no, what? Okay. Oh. Oh. Oh.
Okay. Got the chat on my phone. So I can also see.
I'll take that. Like that I don't already stand. Wait, why did it move you forward? That was weird.
Oh.
No.
Oh.
We are starting a new match. After this one, we are switching. So, if you are like at the end of your match, just start another one. If you just started it, I think that would be your last one.
Oh.
Hum. Hum. Oh yeah. Okay.
Oh. You always win this. Oh. Oh.
Lightning.
Oh, I
Oh.
didn't get 120%.
Ooh.
Oh,
Done.
so kill.
Oh. Ouch. Ouch.
So, okay.
Oh, did this work? Okay. That was fun. Ouch. Ouch. Pain.
Pain pickle.
Okay, that was good.
Oh.
Okay. GG.
Did you send out the tweet, by the way?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh.
Gotta sharpen that shrine maiden.
Oh, the names on the streams are
Oh
not
yeah,
correct.
yep. Indeed, I was typing the tweet, so it should be one of first.
Good grab.
Hoarseplay. There we go.
Here they are. Sec. Oh, oh. Oh, good.
Okay. Someone did retweet like the Asuka Sunday saying that they like the game, thinking about entering this, but I have no idea on to connection. I tweeted them if they want some help, they can join the Discord. Hope they'll see that. Would be nice to have more people.
Yeah.
Even more.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got a lag spike and suddenly I was in the air. Oh. Let me just check something if there's something wrong on my end, because that's weird. Because I assumed that with that precise grab, Hoarseplay didn't see anything.
No, that was Nana's dash A, and you blocked it, so she went to the grab.
Well, yeah, but like one frame you're very far away. Second frame I'm being tossed to the air, right? So I didn't see something in between. Let me just check. Like I can't tech that kind of grab. That's some Crimson Diamond shit. Okay, let's see. Okay, is Steam doing something maybe? No. I don't know. Unlucky. Lag. Net play.
Alas.
I put it on Deku.
Did
So
I
that
did I
helps you
put
with
it on Deku accidentally?
No, I was saying I could put it on Deku, see if that helps you. See?
No. Just fight.
Alright.
Oh, that's a weird trade-off projectile.
I am. Hello, Narr.
Did you two just start like a fade in up?
Yep.
Okay.
Oh yeah, Lewis. Oh,
Right, that's not my meter.
okay.
Then
Oh,
I
that's
just
okay.
extend a
I guess
bit.
that doesn't launch on crouches. Does that not launch
Okay.
on crouch, or did it just not hit enough times?
Oh yeah. you can-
Sorry, I'm just concentrating hard.
what was
on
the
getting
move
used
that
to
didn't launch?
stuff.
2-2-B.
2-2-B? It should, but maybe like 2-2-A launch and 2-2-B doesn't, like something like that. I'm not sure.
Oh
No,
boy.
2-2-B is the one that launches. 2-2-A doesn't.
I see.
Oh.
You might have like a jump cancelled it too early. Then
No, it was okay.
I don't know. I would have to
I
double check.
think the last hit just might have whipped.
I see. Huh. That's weird. But possible, definitely.
Oh. I should not have done this.
Okay.
Okay.
Why? That's not even what I pressed.
Oh.
That was not a
Oh.
roll. It's not a roll, super. Oh well.
Oh.
At least I have a few weeks to get used to the new stick.
Oh.
And then be mad anyway. Always mad all the
geez,
time.
nice. Yep.
Oh god, why is it girl boss?
Oh, okay. Maybe not. Oh. 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 Oh, no, no! Where is my frog?
What?
The magic of Megumi.
Oh.
I can't believe your backdash went through that.
Yep. Threatening walk. Let's go.
Oh, ouch. Ow.
Threatening walk is one of my favorite moves. Especially in this game. I'm sure it'll stop being useful
Okay,
once
okay.
people are like, he's just gonna walk at me in DP.
Oh, up.
Oh,
No, what is that?
You grabbed the wrong way.
oh shit! I'm dead. I'm not. Oh, you dropped it. I'm not dead. I'm on a block.
Oh.
I'm gonna leave. I'm back.
That hit further than I thought.
The 6B is pretty good.
So I guess like Nana's backdash is kind of short.
Yeah, short and fast.
Yeah.
Good for punish, but not good to get away. Well, depending on your definition of get away, right? If your timing's good, just dodge. Perfect, right? It's not a Potemkin dodge by any means.
No. It's also good like to go behind people and it's a bit faster.
Yeah.
With the back B.
Oh. Oh, where? No, we're special.
Oh, that's true. Oh, it was a nice try of air to air. The magic
just
second hit
wanted
of
to leave.
pom pom.
Wait, twice?
No, what?
It hits twice if
Yeah.
you need my pom-poms.
Oh.
Okay, yeah.
Right, grabs.
Like, sometimes it only hits once, so the hitboxes must not align properly or something, but like, it has 2 hits.
Yeah. It's extremely weird.
No, what? Really? Oh, huh. No.
I think you grab the
like this
correct
in
way,
Melody.
but it's still work. Oh, before even the pom-pom actually get out.
Yeah, I was surprised.
Oh, nice backdash.
Clash battle.
No.
I wish I could clash like multiple times with my butt, like Potemkin.
You mean the 2B?
Yeah,
Like you jump 2B?
yeah.
You might be able to, but you need to be
There,
kind
there
of high.
needs to be there needs to be people that hit up in the right way. And...
Oh.
Okay, Shinobu.
And well. Oh, oh. Oh! Ah, alive! No, that was special. Yeah. No, no, not on this. Oh. Oh. Hey. Yep.
All right.
No. Oh.
Pom upper.
Oh.
Good evening, Cree.
No,
He's in the
hey,
chat.
Kukri. Okay.
Oh.
They're starting a new match. After this one, we switch.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay,
Oh, I'm dead.
Not
wait.
Okay.
This way. I see. That's how it is. Alright.
Hey, thanks for the follow, Rog Kairos. I'll take it like that. I hope these two guys will actually answer to at some point. Okay. I'll post the match. I can wait a bit, I guess. Just to be not too confusing.
Wait, I need backwards. Okay.
Oh, interesting. So the first hit off is the tattoo whiffed somehow. Oh, nice deck.
Oh my god, well, that's for the both of us, I guess.
Reset to neutral. That's what you wanted.
Yeah, always reset to neutral.
Oh. Oh. Wall save me.
Nice.
Grab.
I see. I should have wall tapped. Okay.
Yep.
I was afraid of being punished, so I didn't.
Oh.
Yeah. There is Fade, Hoarseplay, Narr, Son of, and I. We're 5.
No. No.
I mean, you say that you wouldn't be able to join, but if you want to join, totally possible too.
No. Good one.
I just realized I don't know if Shinobu can actually jump on Solar DP.
Yes. Oh,
Jump there.
Oh, combo, okay. Wasn't sure. See you be back on time. Oh, I see you on phone. Yeah. Then no problem.
Yes.
Worst case, next week, if you want to play like during the week or something, you can just add me too.
What?
No. No. No.
That's not throw invincible?
Which move?
Ooh, dodge.
Good one.
No.
Alright.
No. It's gonna wait to grab though. I think it's like mainly at the start you can grab it, but if you missed, you might just completely whiffed it.
Yes!
Wait, that's
You had I frame, but she was just too low. And then I guess it was active enough to hit behind you. Kumi matchup. I wonder if this fastball was actually on purpose. If it was, that's cool.
Oh.
Wait.
Oh. Okay.
Really? Okay.
What?
Okay, but you trade with my normal... weird. Ribbon cutter magic, I don't know.
Oh! No! Oh!
No, I didn't believe in that. I didn't think I would actually win that. So you don't have iframe immediately on this super. Interesting.
Huh.
Oh, nice.
Oh! Ouch.
No, not what I've done. Oh, that makes sense. I do like this one.
Oh. Oh. Not done this.
Sorry, but what?
Which direction do I hold? This one. Okay.
I didn't expect to actually go through you that fast.
Honestly, I wasn't expecting either. Oh.
Away from the wall, Z. Hold away from the wall and match Z. Okay.
Chubi didn't come out, that's weird.
Oh, no, when you stop, bro. Nope,
No.
nope, no.
That will not work, okay. Oh,
Oh,
okay. I guess just to say, I'm muting you, God, because you're doing a lot of noise with your stick. Or maybe it's on off. If so, my bad. But yeah,
yep.
might be both, to be fair.
Nope. Nope. Oh.
Oh, I see. The weird box.
Oh.
Oh, that should have been killed with super. Oh well.
Nope. No.
It'll take a while until I can hit these buttons. They're further apart, so I guess I'm slipping off of them a lot. Not that I've ever had an easy time
Again, wow.
this game.
Kumi players sharing the same
Weirdly
brain cell.
execution heavy.
Yeah.
Oh. Oh.
See, I cannot do jumpy on her. Good to know. Yeah. Okay.
Oh. Oh no. Oh no.
I'll take that. Why the...
Oh. Okay. Get. Oh. Why did I do that? Ah.
Oh, it did look like. Okay.
Oh! Up!
I guess first con. Yeah. Why the 5e didn't come out?
Oh!
Oh, that's still hit me, making it safe.
Oh! Oh! Oh!
Yeah, okay, well.
Oh! Low. I sort of completely forgot how to follow up after jump canceling the ribbon cutter.
Yeah, you can just go like normal series like jump A, jump B, double jump A, B. You can go with 6A in the middle. Depending on how complex you want to go. Okay.
Oh! Oh no.
Fucking fireball. Okay.
No, no.
Theory at least is proven.
Oh! Why did you do that?
Okay. There was... I thought maybe that my old stick, like whatever issue it has with the input reader of Strive, also has something with that map, and that's why like the Hadoken motions are so difficult for me.
Oh!
It's not
Ah!
always. They're still as hard as it.
I see.
Yeah. It's probably just Asuka, but Asuka's the only mid-napping fighting game that I've played long enough, right? So I don't have any kind of real comparison.
Okay. Oh! Okay. That was a lot of damage.
I wish that was on stream. But we'll never figure out how Megumi can cancel her roll super, even though I do it sometimes like just now.
Hmm.
Yeah, that I have no idea how it works.
Yeah, I just did it again. I hate 6-6, it's the worst motion in the world. Whoever invented it, fuck you, I'll punch you in your gut.
Put it off. Oh! Too early.
Just give me just give me a Raging Storm input. I can do Raging Storm. I can't do 6-6. And yes, I know how ridiculous that sounds, but I can do Raging Storm consistently. 6-6 is so hard. I have to dash into position to super to kill someone. She walks 2 steps and then supers into the air. Gets killed.
Though you
Fucking
don't
shit.
use the Raging Storm to the same place, so I'm not sure like you would be able to do the Raging Storm when you want to do a dash.
No!
It makes sense?
I can do it. But shit's easy, not this fucking super
Yeah, but you need to do it
speed
faster
shit.
than just for a
Just
super.
need to do it earlier. But yeah, whatever. My execution stinks. I'll always suck.
Ah.
Oh, well, that's that.
Kills?
No, no, it doesn't do damage.
Okay. Wow, perfect. Maybe not. Okay. Heavy mashing.
Yeah.
Oh! Oh! Alright.
Oh.
Oh. Oh. Wait, jump backward. Oh, you win.
Oh, I couldn't cancel, okay.
Oh.
Oh,
Wait, what?
okay, it clashed.
Oh, okay. What?
Well, that was a lot of weird situation.
Oh. Ew. Oh, okay.
Okay.
Oh no.
Always suck. Just have fun. You're the worst man. Just play normal.
Oh. 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 Oh, that's a grab.
No, it's an override.
Oh! I didn't know that.
Let's see. Yeah, all it grabs are override actually. They are not actual grabs.
Oh.
So, what's her name? Ryoko's Ikuze throw, or that looks like a throw, is actually override. Same
Okay.
for, what's her name? Kuku's character, Kyoko, the baseball girl. Her suppos are override. They're not grabs.
Oh. Oh. I lost. Oh, wait, is that? Oh, slow.
Oh, okay, didn't actually hit. Good.
No, why again? What? What? What's a combo? Oh,
I didn't. Yeah.
no. Well,
I just dodged.
thought it wouldn't be fast enough. Oh, there's a stun. Whoops. Oh,
Oh, the second one's overhead too? I see. I don't know. Garbage. I cancelled my roll super again.
Always off stream. The curse of this tech.
Yeah, I mean, like, my life's always been cursed, so I guess that's just how it is. Just
Alas.
have to get used to that everything will end in pain and suffering.
no, no.
Not the B, yeah.
Oh. Oh. Ah. Shielding kill.
No, but stun.
Oh, no, okay,
Oh,
that-
well, you got lucky you earned stun immediately, but we're not ready for that.
Ah. I might need a tad bit more practice with our character still. Okay. No, why did you drop it? Oh, good one. No. Okay. Ouch. Yep. Very that.
Oh, dang it.
Oh.
I did. Oh, maybe due because I killed. Okay. For how long did it go? Okay. So we are starting a new match. After that, we switch.
That's good.
Okay.
Okay. Oh,
Yeah.
very dead.
Of course. Of course.
What? Oh.
Oh, I didn't cancel.
Oh. Oh. Okay. Ooh.
Why would you do that?
Okay. GG.
Okay, GG.
Fuck you, Megumi, you stupid bitch.
Sorry. Okay. Let's go.
There we go.
Oh. Oh, right. Grab. Oh. 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 Ouch.
Oh,
No.
so it was going to grab you.
Oh. Wait. That works? Oh.
Apparently.
Oh, another grab. Oh.
Oh.
Oh,
Oh, it
oh,
will
no.
actually get before the fan. Did you know?
Just get careful though. That's fine.
Yep.
Oh. Oh, yeah. Oh.
That why did it not launch? Okay.
Oh no! Oh no!
Yeah, damage 3 times the super.
Very dead.
Just. I got tapped out.
I got
We'll
the
see what's up with that.
alarm.
Yeah. Sunday, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we're Sunday.
Hmm.
Mm-hmm. Oh. Low. Oh. Oh no.
I'm fighting Narr, right?
Yep. Hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, I didn't type the last matchup. With my bad. Yeah, but as I didn't type here, you might have missed it, sorry. Forgot, I just came back from the match, I forgot to do it. Would be nice when
Ow.
the app we are trying to do for that would work.
Can't see. If I can see again.
No. Haha, very dead. Oh. Ooh. Oh. GG. I think this is the first time that I beat you.
Not sure. You're easy to beat. Just make me mad.
Oh,
I'm not really a good player.
no. Oh.
A lot of things I can do well, but I get frustrated pretty quickly. It's the one thing stopping me from actually progressing as a player.
Mm, yeah.
And that's just a depressing future to look forward to. Been working on that for years. It's gotten better, but I still rage a lot.
Oh.
I don't know. Maybe I should just become a monk for a couple years and then see if that helps.
You would have to cut your hair though, in the beard.
And that's okay. Anything's
Oh boy.
better than this.
You won't be same haircut and build, then the Narr won't work.
Yeah. I know. But do we really need a good guy Eris?
Why not? It's funny.
Oh,
I guess that wasn't my meter, but I'm flashing. Guess I still can't press the button.
oh, good confirm.
Yep. Confirming off of projectiles, important in Skullgirls as Peacock, so I can do it.
Oh,
Yeah, that's too dangerous.
oh,
Well, lucky me,
Really?
it was supposed to be a super.
ah. There you go. Oh, okay. What?
Nice one.
So.
Shoulder battle.
Nope. Okay, well, maybe not. Oh, you are. Oh, oh, the grabs! Okay.
It's just regular grab after my dash. Right.
Oh,
Yeah.
It's just her dash is so fast and small, so it's like a really good option to just grab after it, so I do it a lot. Especially since I mostly play it like slightly out of mid-range, so people are like getting worried about how to get in, even though there's a lot of time on the clock, but people worry. And then at some point you can just like be like, okay, they're no longer looking at the beeline on the ground, just dash in and grab as a small object. Works a lot. Just kind of like an attention thing, right?
yeah. Oh,
Also,
no.
grabs are great in this game, especially in the Megumis. At least it feels really good.
Yeah, it's mainly Megumi. Don't feel like a lot of stuff you're doing like with this show would work with other character.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Lucky me. Oh, didn't think that would hit since you blocked so many. I hit, but I'm holding.
Oh.
Away from the wall and mash C, right?
Yep.
Okay, I guess I guess the problem is the initial thing being on 6.
What is that?
Do your combo.
Oh.
ADCDP. I guess the true Rio FADC combo is like use the uppercut to launch and then dash forward and do like a string.
Yeah, but
Cool,
that's only Street of the 4, right? So
Yes, exactly. What? That's for me. Hello.
Okay. Just win.
So I'm holding 6, right? No, apparently not.
yeah, holding 6, tab Z.
Yeah. Guess like just not used to getting the forward that accurately. I'm not contesting that. Okay. Right here now, also just wait.
Oh, oh no. Okay.
Whoops. Grab too late. Got the dash B.
Ooh.
Anti-air. Oh no! It doesn't work against her kick. Let's see.
Yeah, the
Just
kick
smash
goes-
the super again.
Goes down really far.
Italian meta. Run. Super. No, he did it too. Why contest Italian with Italian meta? Beat
Oh.
me with experience.
Oh, what is that? Oh no. Ah. Oh no! Every time! Why do I keep missing the text?
No.
Yeah, that won't work this time.
Oh no! No! Ah! That was so dumb.
No. Like,
GG.
GG. Like, I mean, we're still playing, right?
Yeah.
Right. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Like, the only advice I have is like, you're doing fine. Just there's a lot of time. You don't have to rush things. You can approach carefully. Like, just pay attention to what I'm doing. You should be able to just like ignore my dumb shooting and then just go in and hurt me. Perfect with the meter
Yeah.
gun.
So Misha's patience. Oh,
Yeah.
good grab.
Set up.
Oh
grab.
boy.
The super doesn't need to hit to be worth it.
It's true, but better at 120 than 100 for that.
I guess.
Oh.
I saw a kill opportunity, so I just went with that. And hey, well, one grab, 120, because that makes sense, right?
Yeah, you gain some meter like in between, I think. I think that's what happened.
Yeah, so. Woo! That scared me. Not having a meter scared me too.
No! Oh!
Always grab.
Oh,
Conversion.
yep.
Okay, they're starting a new one, so we're switching after that.
Okay.
And I think that will be the last one of last turn out. Or whatever.
What kind of fighting game personality trait is it to be both very patient but also supremely angry? Is that a combination of things? Oh wow, okay, I see. Well,
I guess
I'm going to
grab
test that
those.
anyway. Yeah, maybe. I see. Well, I believe it now, I guess.
Oh.
Yeah, on purpose, definitely.
Bonk. My burn expired. No.
Nice.
No, you can grab.
get
grab.
Yeah. I also play Guilty Gear. I will grab people standing next to me. It's safe and fast. Ooh, is that my meter? Yes, okay.
Oh. No. Oh. Internet. Okay.
Guess I'll get 120.
Oh.
Oh,
Yeah, you
this
crossed
way.
me- yeah. I was gonna say you crossed me up, so I'm going to go this direction. That's how the move works, but like, I didn't think that I'd hit one way but punch the other. That's
Yeah.
weird.
Nope. Where is it?
Oh shit. Got grab accidentally. Oh, save it.
No! No, what did you do? No!
Scrambles, come. Okay, we have leader, get out. Run away.
No, what?
Flash. Wrong super is appreciated. Oh no, but I'm holding 6.
No!
Guess it's not 6. That should work. You shouldn't get grabbed though.
Okay, I need to get good with this.
Yep. You can kick me in the legs until I stop doing it. If your timing's good. GG.
Oh, GG.
Yep. Like, I mean...
No.
I mash
my-
grab when I think it works. Oh.
That's right. Oh, I didn't do it. Yeah, I need to know how to finish that. That's so annoying.
Nice combo.
What?
Yeah.
Okay, we need to train back there too. No.
Ow. Nice mix up. I was actually going to pick.
Oh, weird. I guess there is a crouch cancel in Asuka somehow.
What, like Mortal Kombat 1? What kind
No,
of
like
crouch?
melee.
Oh, I'm unfamiliar.
Just like I took the DP of Torami, but I didn't get hit by the last hits. With like
I see.
reduced damage from the crouch cancel in melee.
I see.
I think it's called crouch cancel. Maybe not. Been a while. Oh, wait. So it did cancel by the dodge, but not by a super. That was quite compact. There we go. Okay. Oh, don't think that will work every time. Yeah, though it's kinda hard to use it as defensive. Also, if I use my Chubby, I think all the hit connects. So I cannot really time it. Oh. So much momentum on that one. No, I couldn't.
No, I could have finished it.
That was a match for DP.
Well, okay.
Didn't kill. That's fun. I'll take that.
Nice.
No, that will push too far. No, oh.
Ooh.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
see what I've done.
Crossover, I guess.
Really? Got lucky because you weren't sure. Yeah, really was just stun, like... Stun situation was fixed. So annoying.
At least I know it's not my roll speed.
Yeah. Okay, good execution. Really?
Okay.
That would have been fun. Okay. Really? Not great.
Oh, whoa, that just bounces off. Okay. Good to know. I see. I was wondering what would happen. Now I do. Now, I mean, now I know. Yeah, super speed.
Oh, okay.
Yay. Oh. Before I reach the wall. Oh no.
Really? Okay.
Ah. Accidental broken.
Damn it.
No, that was the right answer. Top. I'm gonna leave. No. I'll take it. Oh shit. Yeah. So I did it again off stream as usual.
I mean, I guess I continue there. That was a funky combo, but I'll take that.
Oh shit.
I guess it was actually combo because you couldn't have tech with turn. Interesting.
Try that approach Tatsu again.
Yeah, so that's actually...
No? You? Yeah, Hoarseplay. I'll interpret that as a maybe. Ow. Now as a yes, since I just ate one. Wow, oh shit. Way too high above them. Why can't I down tech here?
Did you try to tag now? I wonder if they've been tagged. I'm asking you stuff and then I'm just mashing button. Sorry.
Oh shit. Yeah, that one's on the ground. Oh.
Oh, weird.
Oh yeah, yeah. In the corner. Oh, I didn't have 120%.
Ooh, nice finish.
Oh shit. That should win. Okay. Ay ay ay. Oh no.
The last hit didn't come?
Please.
Oh no, 0 didn't work. Okay, yeah.
What? Approach Tatsu. Hyper hop.
Ooh.
Yep.
Yep, ouch.
Oh no.
Okay, that doesn't.
Yep.
Dang it. Oh, I jumped this way, sure. Yep, that will be it. Oh, I can't believe he didn't grab. I guess I should have high jump. High jump back. Nice dodge.
Uh-oh.
What the?
Owie. This way. Tap, 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 tap. Oh no, get up.
Oh, I got lucky on that.
Yes.
No.
Oh, okay, good. Okay. Not enough. Let's
Yeah.
see. Yep.
It was too obvious.
Yeah.
Got lucky because I should not have do the second part of 2BB. Could have whiffed. I missed it.
I see. I see.
Oh, I thought I had one more hit at least.
So I guess it's like grab until someone gets meter, and then trick the person with a super somehow. Oh, I mean that worked.
Ouch. Nice one.
Oh shit. Wow, good conversion. My meter, it's all wasted. I'll leave. I'm still leaving. Tom, 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 tom.
Yeah, I cannot grab that in reaction at all. Or even like with setup, I don't think I can. Can't wait. Nope, got lucky. Oh, well.
I see. Dominance established. Oh, I was looking at the meter.
Yeah, much. Oh, okay.
Okay.
Oh, so close. Okay, well that surprised me. Ooh.
Yeah. I am small. Gotta look out. Tiny rolling Megumi. True rolling girl.
Okay, I'll do 2 more. This one and another one, and I'll stop. Hey, Mildix. Oh, I see. Ah, okay, I could have actually avoided that. Nice. Yeah, truly. I knew something was coming, but... Oh. Ah, that's not fast enough.
Nice. Yep. Only one
Spinning.
fireball
Oh,
today.
this guy. Oh, oh, that's actually a great finish. The got considered in the air. Okay, so last one.
Oh, god damn it.
Yeah.
No, I didn't.
Ouchie. Yeah. Oh.
Oh, that's safe. Yeah. Oh, I grabbed empty hair. Ouch.
That happened.
So weird.
Yeah.
GG now.
It's already coming out.